Hey guys, Jason Capper here from Vintage Wings. How you doing today? We're heading south on 79, I-79 in Pennsylvania. We're going down to Washington County Airport right now, and we're going to stop at Air National Incorporated. We're also going to be stopping at Mance Plating, Allegheny Metal Finishing, and John Kerry Automotive. All of this is in conjunction with restoring the landing gear. So we're going to basically show you some of the folks that are involved with this project behind the scenes, and really all that goes into bringing some of these components on this aircraft back to life. There's so many moving pieces and parts to the puzzle, but when it's all said and done, it all makes one flying airplane. So these folks have been really instrumental in helping us out a lot with getting the aircraft to where it is, and we really wanted to introduce them to you and kind of show you what they do and how they're helping. So like I said, we're on our way down to Washington right now, and why don't you guys follow along? So this is my hometown. This is Washington, Pennsylvania. It's where I grew up, and I'm really thankful that I'm from here. That's a new sign, and almost looks like they stole my design. Air National. We're going to be blasting some of these parts here in the blasting cabinet, and then once we're done here, we're heading up to Mance Plating and Allegheny Metal Finishing. Alright, blasting is done, on the hardware anyway. So now we're heading back to Mance Plating, and we are going to drop that hardware off to get CAD plated. Then we're going to go grab the landing gear and head on over to Allegheny Metal Finishing, and we'll resume there. Alright, here we are back on the road. Just left Pete Surplus. Got the canvas that we needed. Basically, it's just a large duffel bag that's going to be cut up. Canvas is what we need, but she was out of the canvas roll that I normally get. So it's a 30 by 50 duffel bag. Plenty of canvas for the two little pieces that we need to make. Plus, we'll have some extra for whatever projects come down the road in the future. But that'll work out just well for what we need in the wheel well. So anyway, continuing on with the journey now, and we are heading to Mance Plating, drop off this hardware to get CAD plated, and the journey will continue, so stay tuned. Alright, we just left Man's Plating, and now we're going up to Allegheny Metal Finishing to drop off the landing gear. Just talking with Tom, the guy that is the owner of Man's Plating, and just telling him about basically what the parts are going on to and stuff that he's CAD plating for us. And was just telling us a really cool story about how Allegheny Airlines used to bring all of their hardware to him back in the 60s and 70s. And he would CAD plate everything for them because they wanted to save hardware to try and save money for the company. Can you imagine that? An airline that actually cared about saving money for the company so that everybody had jobs and everything lasted. They didn't waste anything. And those parts went on DC-3s, Convairs, Martins, and DC-9s, even possibly some early 7.2s. Thanks for going with me today. Mm-hmm. You seem so happy. Well, as you can see, it's dark out, and we just now finished our last stop. Went up to John Kerry's and got the 2 remaining armrests for the last passenger seat, dropped off the canvas duffel bag and the sleeves for the chains for the air stair door, and like I said, the other 2 pieces that go in the wheel well that need to be fabricated by him. So, and that's it. We're now on our way home. It's 7 o'clock at night, and a pretty good solid 10-hour day of driving around and running errands. So as you can see, even when we're not at the hangar working, it's a very time-consuming process doing everything that needs to be done. So just a little insight as to what else goes on when we're not at the hangar to make all this come together. So guys, have a great day, and we'll be seeing you tomorrow when we make our post, as we always do, from the hangar with more updates. Have a good night.